Stacey Schuchart, 32 years old, from Campbellton County, Kentucky. But to tell you the truth, I cannot in good conscience finish this story with her pictured next to her son. On a fateful day in 2019, after her husband and the father of Sean Buttery JR had went to work, she became her son's worst nightmare. She called 911. She told them that her son had fell and hit his head on the microwave. He's 17 months old. When they get there, he's struggling to survive. Paramedics rush him to the hospital where he succumbs to his injuries. An autopsy is performed. The coroner said his injuries were so severe, it seemed like he had been in a serious car accident. She beat him about his head and neck to the point that he had bleeding on his brain. She broke his arm, twisting and pulling on him. She stomped on him when he was on the ground. They know this because his pelvis was broken 4 places and his bladder was detached from his skeletal system. She brutally beat and stomped her own son to death. And she did all of this when her 3-year-old daughter was there. Originally, she pleaded not guilty. And then she changed her plea to guilty. They sentenced her to 35 years in prison. That was the plea bargain. She's eligible for parole in 20. In Sean Buttery Sr.'s impact statement at her sentencing, he pointed out that she did this and has yet to show any remorse for what she has done. And I know what's coming in the comments. As sure as the day is long, some of you are going to come up with postpartum psychosis or postpartum depression. I don't want to hear it. I do not care to hear an excuse when a mother brutally beats her son to death and then shows no remorse for it. Are those things real? Absolutely. But you know what else is real? Evil. And sometimes evil people do not need an excuse to do evil things. And this piece of shit of a woman did an evil thing when she beat her son to death for no reason whatsoever.